title. There's gonna be an explanation. This video, I said video, this stream, the first segment of it, little intro, is gonna be dedicated to explaining what just happened and why I just wanted to stream just now. So I'm playing Ghostface, right? I'm getting gen rushed. How I know I'm being gen rushed is I do one chase for maybe a minute and a half-ish, and I knock the guy I was chasing, right? Put him on a hook. By that time, the gen was done. Normally, it's not bad, you know. But after that, like probably 30 seconds after that, another gen was popped. So I found another survivor. Knock him, right? I'm going through, semi-slugging, not really. I gave up on a chase with a downed survivor. Well, a recently unhooked survivor, because that's kind of a not cool move, you know. So I just gave up and walked back to the guy. Some user on the game, he had Toxic in his name. It was like Toxic. I don't know. I didn't pay attention because it's not that important. But pretty much, my man's being toxic, right? Flashlighting me on every pallet. Trying to do it through windows. He can't get a flashlight save, so, you know, he's genuinely just not good with the item. Which, I mean, it's kind of reasonable. Not everybody is good with a flashlight. Like, I mean, whenever I do play Survivor, I most likely get a flashlight save every time I try. That's not bragging, I'm just saying I play the game enough where I'm able to do that. And this man tried coming at me with the most toxic outreach. Like, swearing, all sorts of things. And I was just like, what is going on? So I get out of the game. He's like, something, GG, I'm putting that on YouTube or whatever. Like, the fact that they won. Thing is, I hooked all the survivors twice, so I got a pip up. Rank 15, by the way, because of resets. I got a decent amount of blood points for that one match. And, you know, it was altogether a pretty nice match. It didn't last long when this man came back. Because I messaged him saying, you know, for someone who has Toxic in the name, you're not that good. And I kind of laughed a little bit, messaging him. And I was like, but irregardless, GG, good luck next time. He comes back with all these, like, this swear word. That's a no-no around here on YouTube, boys. And on PlayStation itself. So let's just say, the friendly person I am now reported that. For me playing Ghostface, I got toxicated. It's a lot of to-dos in that sentence. But now, we're gonna go with my strong suit. Big ol' trapper. Almost always, I'm gonna run trap setters, or I mean, unless I have faster setting, like fastening tools, setting tools, pretty much anything. I don't use these until I have like a white ward or something. Currently I just have wreaths and a few ebonies. This is from the event, the Ghastly. And now, we're gonna go with my strong suit killer, and we're gonna see just how bad of a killer I am. Cause I'm ready. I guarantee you, if this Toxic Meat kid, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was his name, Toxic Meat, is watching this, I'm gonna laugh. Because this is what he could have gone up against me playing this killer. But he's lucky I didn't. Instead, I went with a killer that's not my strongest suit, but he's one of my stronger killers that I play with. And I got most of everybody. There's just the map, it didn't provide enough coverage for Ghostface to be efficient. So, you know, not a lot of places to lean from where you can't be seen. I just didn't get a bunch of good angles. And so overall, I kind of had a slight disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. Because now we're going to go in it with Trapper. Most maps, this man's a god. Especially ones with grass. Indoor maps, not so much, unless you know how to hide them on like certain doors or maybe on steps, like I do. Then it is a good killer, but most of the time it's not. There's a lot of blood points going into this one, boys. Pride streamers, devout wreath. I think it's for deviousness. I think that's what my wreath is for. Blood points wise, anyway. Big Bubba in a southern accent. Wow. No, I might be lagging a little bit. Because live streaming tends to, you know, interfere a little bit. But it's all good. Now, some educational commentary, perhaps, might be involved. Now, potentially, a killer could run through here, because there's a gen right there, and there's a pallet here. So what you might want to do, place a gun right here, right in the middle, so they'd be forced to walk in it. Someone did a hook, I think. I mean, unless they vaulted. Or did a fast action. Now my perks, pretty easy to get your head around. Brutal strength, just in case I'm in like quad chase and someone wants to keep dropping pallets or something. There's no grass here, so it's not that good of a spot. So what I would do, one right here. That's interesting. Jen has a lot of progress on it, no scratch marks. I don't see anyone. Hello. You are Sabo and hooks. Now if I can get you to run to the right, that'd be pretty nice. Oh, that was some lag delay on Facebook. If you noticed, I didn't fully place that. I waited. If you're wondering why I didn't commit to the lorry, it's because I have so many traps that I'm not comfortable with continuing the chase without placing them. Now he's gonna use that pallet. But it's not gonna work. Okay, the basement's over here. I don't think I can get all the way there, so I'm just gonna put him on this hook. Someone's over here. No, they're gonna, if they're a survivor with friends, they're gonna be able to tell each other what's going on, and I just placed that. Pallet's not that good for looping, so it doesn't matter if I trap it or not. Because it's not safe. Nice try, bud. Oh! She slowed down, that was actually really nice. Well, she probably didn't think I would hit that. I'm gonna go over here and smack the lorry. I mean, unless I have time to pick her up. figured I'm not gonna pick up that trap because I don't really have a use for it at the moment. There you are. That's lag. See, I was trying to edit something in real life, that's why I was kind of walking one direct line. Just joking, I'm not gonna set that. Why would you pallet stun again for absolutely no reason? You just waste your pallets. I mean, now she's most likely gonna run to the survivor. Except she's not. Odd. Well, she really doesn't want to take a hit. I mean, she could have gotten away with her only taking one swing. I'm not gonna tunnel that kid. I'll let him go. None of them are being toxic so far. I mean, they are gen rushing, but sometimes you gotta deal with that. Also, if you can tell on my map, there's not many traps put down, but the traps that I do have down are pretty well thought out. Sorry, kid. You're like the only one I can see for right now. Hi, the blood sensor runs over here. Swing. Since there's a hook right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, unless he has DS. And if he does, I'm just gonna let him go. Alright. Good on you. Now I'm gonna go check over here on the gens. Okay. 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 That was a lot. Can they stop saboing all that? Yeah? Alright, I gotta go for right now. See you guys. Back. That kind of game was whiffed, so had to leave for personal vendettas. But as you could see, I mean, I don't know if you know this much, but I'm pretty advanced as a trapper, and I knew I had the game in the bag. No matter how many gens you get done, if I'm a trapper, you better know what a trap's on. I'll place them in places you've already been just to trick you, make you think I didn't place over there. But when it's too late, that's where it'll be. Good maps for the trapper would be Yamaka. No. Yeah. Kinda. With tar add-ons. This one too, because the ground is dark and the grass is like fairly tall, and the middle base with a gen on the second floor, it's usually a good spot to trap up. Didn't have time to explain. Loading into the games very quickly. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, that last game I would have got. Whenever people gen rush against Trapper, I mean, it's not the smartest play. I don't think you could do. But, I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Because you're gen rush against Trapper, obviously the Trapper, me being the Trapper in this scenario, would panic a little bit, right? Like gens are getting popped. Still have to place traps. But that didn't really matter to me. I was placing traps and going along, still patrolling generators as I was doing traps. And I don't know if you could tell, but my spread of traps, they're very far from each other. I know it's not that smart, some people say. But, well, you saw how I was playing, patrolling the gens, going around everywhere. So if someone did get on a trap, I would probably more close than not. Okay, this is not... Alright. I'm gonna have to do it. Put one up here. It's not the best trap. It's not the worst. So you win some, you lose some. Okay, there's no pallet over here, so I'll place it by this pallet. Now, this is kind of out in the open, but trust me, it'll work unless someone starts working on that gen as soon as I place that trap. Lagging a little bit. Now this game I'm going to play a little more territorial than I usually do. Okay. You are my obsession. No, you have objects. Okay. Now this, oh boy, what? Panic, right? It is key. I was trying to get her to step on the trap. That's why I was placing it so close to her. But she grew the wiser. No one's gonna be here yet, specifically. Now, this survivor right here has the annoying ability to see where I place my traps. Because they have object of obsession, so they can see whenever I'm doing the action. So if they're a survivor with friends, I'm kind of, well, really unlucky. It's not a good trap placement, because, you know, the object. She's still looking at me, by the way, the whole time I'm doing this. Yeah. I expected as much as them to pick her up fairly early on. Now... Oh, no. She gets out. Please, luck, be on my side. Trying to fake to the left. It worked out in my favor. So, as that guy has object of obsession, he can pretty much find any traps that I place. I mean, unless someone else has a map, then they can also do it. Except they don't. I won't be able to see them seeing me. So it's much more risky. So you'd be using a map against a trapper, but otherwise it's fairly simple. I mean, this trap might not work again because I don't know if they're survive with friends. They don't seem to be because you know their timing for the saves are really inconsistent. Jen's probably gonna be top soon. I feel like that corner of the map. I'm not gonna go after that guy again. He's too friendly. I can't do it to him. Not here. Here, maybe. Yeah, here. Most likely, whoever that was, they just saw that trap placement, and now they're gonna be afraid to run me over here because now I know where the trap is, and they potentially know where it is. I could place this on the window, might be better because then they'll try avoiding the pellet at all costs. See example? Kids on this gen right here. Yeah, he was trying to go too far around. Someone's over here, so I'm just gonna go check. Well, the kid with object still there. Yikes. I mean, it's not still being worked on. They're working on in the corner. Yeah. More than likely that was going to happen. Now, that's not favorable in my opinion. Now she doesn't know I have this perk called Spies from Shadows, or Spies from the Shadows. So, what? What was that? That was weird. I like lagged left and right. She's gonna be on the pallet, of course. Hide my bloodstain. Same thing. Like. Now, there's a really tricky part about that. If you hide your bloodstain by looking the other direction, potentially there could be a smarter survivor who knows what you're doing, and they'll pre-drop the pallet just because. And so what I just did is no. Stop disarming my track. Leave me alone. Stop. Don't. No. I could have swore someone... Oh, it was the bird. Sorry. I just lost. I'm being too friendly with this person. Well... Yeah, that was to be expected. Kids are just setting off my tracks left and right. Thank you. Can't see. Now, my most wise decision at this moment in time. Okay, the door's gonna open and my plan is so she gets out. Yeah. This would be expected. Kinda have to place someone right in the open. Someone might run around it and not know it. I mean, that might catch someone as well. But more likely than not, I'm not going to kill anyone else. I could have killed the obsession many times. All I do is look around a bit, and that's the game, boys. They all just escape. Now, I know I was being really confident with my ability to just trap her, but not against an object of obsession user, because that is pretty much the only counter to this other than certain maps. So the object literally just looked at me in the face. Thank you so much. I wasn't gonna do it, and then I thought about it. I'm not getting any blood points in this game. I used 2 add-ons. Might as well get something out of it. Yikes. Okay, obsession. Do you have borrowed time? You do not have borrowed time, and you are going away. So it's really inconvenient. Ah, screw it. Let's go for hatch. Come on. Ah, screw it. Let me look that way. Run, my child. Run! What are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. No. It's called a dead one. That's very unfortunate for me that I couldn't get any kills that game. That object pretty much ruined a fair amount of the traps that would have been useful. And more likely than not, they're probably a survivor with friends, so they were able to tell each other of locations of previous traps and or current ones. Since she was the object, if she said something like that, she could just give away every single trap on the map. Very few counters to the trapper, but if you do get a counter, it's quite strong. GG to them though. There's a new thing where you can no longer smack a survivor. I mean, drop a survivor into the exit gate, and so that's why I could not force the Nancy to go through. It's a few games of just complete and utter mischief. Now I'm just gonna like do bad because I'm on camera, obviously, voice crack. But obviously I'm gonna do bad, you know. That's just how it is. You talk yourself up and you fall way down. It's really good on this map. Pretty much any of the asylums. It's fairly good on this one. Hide it in tall grass. was a really dirty spot right there. I'm good. I'm not gonna place it right there. There's no pallet on this side or on that side. No, I really hope there's no object of obsession user in this game. That was really delayed trap placement, if anyone else saw that. Hello, sir. You just saw my trap. I said sir, ma'am. Oh, you're looking back a lot. You're quite the high IQ. Okay, good. She's not dropped the pallet. That would be really stupid of her to do. Okay, she's actually really not a dumb player. Well, now she is. She's not anymore. She decided to turn around because she saw the trap. I'm not even sure how well I placed that trap, so potentially it could be in a really bad spot. How much planning to go into this? Now that really early hook right there could either give me or take the game from me. Now this is a special room. You can hardly see people, and the room next over. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a sec. I'm gonna place this specific trap maybe here, because like let's say someone's running me, they wouldn't be able to exactly see, and then whenever they do, run into it. Okay, or that happens as I'm explaining something. Okay, well that's 2 hooks, very short time. You're gonna drop the pallet, it's okay. You are both here. Don't go back. And you went back. Oh. Oh! Okay, good. Now let's get your friend here. Let's look away. Trap's right in front of me, so it'll be fairly easy to avoid a flashlight save. Look around. No one's here. I can't hear anyone. Someone's close. There you are. I'm not gonna do that to you. I mean, I could have farmed that guy who got off the hook, but instead I let him go. That was some weird lag, but I accept it. Now, this game, that's really bad placement. I'm gonna... Yeah, that'll probably work out much better for me in the long run. Okay, well hello you. Probably giving a message to your teammates that if you're 360 just and up, I thank you for having DT. You ran into the swing, brother. I didn't mean to tunnel you. I didn't even tunnel you. I let you go. Swing a BT means you escape from me. Okay, well you're still on the top level for I don't know what reason. By the way, there's a gen being done by the back. I have ears, ma'am. Please don't disrespect them. They are on the sides of my head. Just like yours are. Can hear your grunts of pain. It's okay. Okay, well you just farmed yourself. That was not even my fault. Have fun. What? You are quick. You are really quick on your feet. You weren't even gonna stand by that. Okay, well... There's no pallet. I'm just gonna walk through freebie. There's probably one on the right. Maybe just get some information on the layout. No, there's no pallet over there either. Wait a sec. Did I just lose my hook? Oh, there it is. No one's here, so I'm not even gonna lunge through. I have Iron Grasp, so... fairly good whenever it comes to carrying survivors, you know. I could, but I won't. Hello, you. I would have gone for the Meg, but the Fang was more enticing. She's the one who went for the save. Drop the pallet. I don't know why you dropped it that fast. Jesus. Someone else could be. It's you. Voice crack. Thank you. No, I'm just gonna do this and break it. Go to the right, obviously, because that's where she would be going. Sorry you're getting farmed, my friend. I don't know where your other friends are. So it's up to me and you. I thought I was gonna be going downstairs. I thought you were going to be going downstairs. Oh. There you are. That gym's getting worked on, so there's some progress.
He's running. He's better run.
I keep lagging.
You just lag so hard.
Okay, well he's just gonna keep dropping pellets. It's okay. He really wants to survive, I'll let him. He gave me a good enough chase for me to, you know, let him go. I'm not even gonna leave this here, but obviously I'm gonna put a trap here. Because, you know, someone might not think that it's gone. Walk straight in that pallet, you never know. And most likely, someone is below me working on this gen. Can you hear it being progressed? Okay. Sprint burst. Nice. The right side. Okay. Surprise. You're going left. Thank you for being so predictable. Now, question is, where did you go? Okay. I could have cut her off. Oh. To cut her off back this way, potentially. No pallet. That's bad luck on you. So sorry. Now you are dead on hook. Your friend shouldn't have been gen rushing so hard, or else you might have survived longer. No one else was as tempting as a survivor as you are. So, here goes your final hook. Sorry. Friends did it to you. Working on gens fast only makes a killer more relentless, by the way. Example, me. Now, potentially someone could drop down from here. So, oh, I don't have any traps. That is strange. Where did I set down so many traps? Thought I had 2 on there. Okay, well, I mean, I could do this. Someone could easily walk through that. Or disarm it. Either way, it'll send me some information on the map where everyone's at. Okay. Walked into my own trap. For a second I looked up and I thought it was disarmed. What did I tell you? No one's on this gen. You're coming this way.
You didn't help when I asked my head open.
Oh, she really knows. Wow, that was a really nice dead hard. I didn't expect that at all. That's why I lunged. But no wonder she stayed on the heel. I should have put that together sooner. It's okay though. This is probably their first hook, maybe. I feel like it's their first hook. I don't think I've seen this mega enough. Yeah, first hook. Now, this could be a survivor friends, just by their playstyle. Like, I go do something, other stuff gets done really far away from where I'm doing it. Or maybe they're just afraid of that tear radius and have been avoiding it very strictly. Now someone could very well just go run and do gens, leave that man on the hook for a little bit, which is what I would do personally, because now all they just have a bunch of bear traps laying around that anyone could walk on. Someone's going left. Oh, they all just hatch escaped. Not all hatch escape. Wow, you guys just left your friend behind like that. Okay. Well, TK underscore Horizon, TK underscore Abyss. Wow, dude, that's so funny. You guys just left your teammate to die. I'm gonna let him escape because of that. That is just incredibly horrible to do to someone. I mean, unless he has a key, and that was their plan, but it doesn't seem like it. The reason I say that is because there's no one else. Okay. Now you go do it. You go do it. I'm not even gonna swing on him or anything. I'm just gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him get a max blood points and a blip potential. That was just really poorly played on those two users' account. I didn't camp, I didn't tunnel, and still someone used the key. That's kind of broken. Well, my trapper potential this game. You see, that's when you know it's bad. Whenever you see a rank 4, I mean, he 360'd me once. These guys did absolutely nothing with their game. They just left. Wow, this is like the first time I have not gotten back-to-back wins. Feels bad, man. The gen rush is strong with these ones. I mean, except they were not actually gen rushing most of the time. They were going for rescues, and that's why I got so many hook sacrificial points. Anyways, I mean, I could have camped the Meg and got her to second state, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be that one guy. I'm not gonna be talking much this game. This map is a perfect example of a good map for Trapper.
Okay, I'm gonna go text one of my friends on Discord.
Well, I'm gonna put it in the plants right here. The reason why I'm putting it here, of all pallets, is because it's fairly close to the house, and I like to be kind of territorial of the house. Enough in the way that if someone tries running me on it, they're not gonna get very far. I actually don't need it that far in. I can put it in fast. Okay. People are already doing gens. It's a good sign of gen rushers. Most likely there are a lot of people on that particular gen. One. Thought you'd get it. Give me that pellet. Thank you very much. Oh, that jump scared me. Holy. Okay, it's one of these. I got faced against a fairly good matchup. I mean, maybe not that good, because one of them just ran back into the house. It's the injured one. Okay, I'm gonna kinda sort of commit to this guy. Reason why, there's a pallet over here that's no longer in use. Oh, I see. There's times where you can do that move, and there's times where you can't. Example is right then, because I just lost him because of me trying to moonwalk to hide my bloodstain. If I completed that action, he wouldn't have been able to stun me like he did, so it was kind of my fault that he actually got the stun. Okay, well he's gonna go back to the guy on the hook. Doesn't matter. There's a gen on here being worked on, and I cannot ignore that. Oh, Bill. How does he have DS? He's not been hooked. Okay, well, that mini gen just got popped. I'm being gen rushed out of existence this game. I'm done talking this game. I gotta go serious mode, and there's someone next to me who just keeps making noise. Okay, back to talking. Pretty much the reason why I keep patrolling this single gen is because in the distance, very faintly, I can keep hearing the Claudette. She's one of the more loud survivors, more audible from a distance. I don't know where she is in particular, but I know she's around because I heard her multiple times, not just once. She's not in the locker either. Oh, that's why I keep walking by and slowing down, even to a halt. It's because I strictly know. Okay, they're finally on a different gen. Not that one. And if they're not on a different gen, that's not very smart of them. They should have been on a gen and then go teeter-totter back and forth. It's being worked on. You can hear the wrench turning. Now that is quite... been quite the hassle there. Walking on the back trap. How do you not know by now? You know how many times people have walked on that same trap? You know, this time I'm not gonna do it. They already know it's not gonna be there now. Oh, someone's on hatch. Yeah, it's not gonna 4K. At the beginning of this game, I was losing because I was talking over the sound of the survivors. Personally, it was my mistake. But as soon as I stopped doing that, I don't know if you noticed, but I caught right back up to the game because I could actually hear people, know where they were going. And I had to plan out my routes correctly, which I was not doing before. Right now, I'm just searching for a hatch. The other survivor, quite literally, is probably on top of it, waiting to jump in my face, which I don't know why survivors do that, because whenever I'm a survivor, 9 times out of 10, I might vault, just be like, haha, you didn't get everyone. Like, you know, like a little tease. But I get... Oh. Yeah, I let him go. You know, you win some, you lose some. That kid had lost some because their friends were trying to gen rush me out of existence. I thought I was going to lose that, but the halt on the talking really helped. Let me really sink in with the game. Made me had to contemplate what I was doing. No wonder I could not hear that Meg. She was running quick and quiet, and no one knew that was the lorry. So pretty much, I don't know if you noticed, that was kind of a butthole move me to do. I knocked the lorry by accident. But pretty much, day's gone. Object pyramid, probably gonna. So thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you on the next one. And bye bye.